Hey everyone. Ever wonder what the real difference is between just being good with your tools and building a truly great, long lasting career in construction? Well, today, we're going to unpack the blueprint for becoming a true professional. And trust me, it all starts with building yourself from the ground up. I mean, think about it for a second. What really separates someone who just gets the job done from that person everyone respects, everyone listens to, and everyone wants on their team? It's not just about skill, it's about having a plan, a blueprint. And that's the secret right there. A great career doesn't happen by accident. It's designed with care. It's built with purpose, starting with a solid foundation and adding each piece deliberately. So let's walk through that blueprint together, step by step, starting with the most important part of any structure. Right. Every single great building starts with a solid foundation. You know this. For your career, that foundation is your character. It's the concrete base that everything else rests on. And it all begins with your attitude. Now, attitude is more than just being positive or negative, right? As you can see here, it's this whole mix of your emotions, your beliefs, and your behaviors. It's basically the core of how you show up to the job site every single day. And it has a massive, massive impact on your work and everyone you work with. And this is where that attitude turns into real-world action. On one side, you've got the traits that build a team up, being adaptable when plans suddenly change, being considerate of your colleagues, and being cooperative. But on the other side, well, you've got the wrecking crew. Arrogance, being unreliable, being judgmental. Those things don't just affect you. They can drag an entire project down. Okay, so once your foundation is set and solid, it's time for the framework. This is like the steel beams that give your career its strength and, just as importantly, its integrity. We're talking about your professional ethics. So in the world of engineering and construction, there's an actual rule book for this stuff, a formal code of ethics with 8 core rules. Think of these as the absolute non-negotiables that should support every single decision you make. We're going to zoom in on 3 of the most critical ones for your day-to-day work. This one right here, this is the golden rule. Clause 1. Before anything else, before the client, before the schedule, before the budget, your number one job is to protect people. Your work has a huge, real-world impact, and making sure the public is safe is your highest duty, period. This next one is all about honesty, especially with yourself. It's about knowing your limits. It is never a weakness to say, I don't know, or that's outside my expertise. Actually, it's the sign of a true professional. It means you care more about getting the job done right and safely than about your own ego. And this final piece of our ethical framework is a powerful reminder that you're not just representing yourself out there. Nope, every single action you take, good or bad, reflects on the entire construction profession. Acting with integrity isn't just a personal choice, it's a responsibility you have to everyone in the trade. Okay, so you've got your foundation poured and the framework is up. Now you need the tools to actually build something, right? Well, your most important toolkit, hands down, is communication. Without it, even the best plans are gonna fall apart. Now get ready for this, because this fact about communication is pretty wild. Check out this breakdown. Only 7% of your message comes from the actual words you say. The vast majority, a whopping 93%, is nonverbal. It's your body language and your tone of voice. How you're standing, the look on your face, how you say something. That's what people really hear on the job site. And one of the most vital tools in that communication kit is active listening. This isn't just about being quiet while someone else talks. No way. It's about fully concentrating, trying to understand instructions, catch potential problems, and show respect. I mean, think about it. Just misunderstanding a single measurement because you weren't truly listening could cause a huge, expensive mistake. So how do you actually put this into practice? Well, it boils down to 4 simple steps you can start using tomorrow. 1, always show respect. It's the basis of all good teamwork. 2, speak clearly and professionally. You want to avoid slang so there's no room for misunderstandings. 3, don't interrupt. Just let people finish their thought. And 4, and this is a big one, if you mess up, own it. Admit it and apologize. It builds trust way faster than trying to hide it. All right, the final phase of our blueprint is all about remembering that construction is a team sport. No one builds a skyscraper alone. Your success, your career, it all depends on your ability to work well with every single person involved in the project. Now, the professional term for everyone involved is a stakeholder. It might sound a little bit corporate, but it's actually a really simple and powerful idea. A stakeholder is anyone, and I mean anyone, who has a stake in the project's success. That could be the person paying the bills or the family living next door to the site.
So, on any given job, you're going to be working with a core team of these stakeholders. You've got the client who owns the project, the engineer who designs it, the contractor who builds it, and, just as important, the community that's going to live with what you've built. Understanding what each of them wants and worries about is absolutely essential for a smooth project.
You know, when you put all these pieces of the blueprint together, your character, your ethics, your communication, and your teamwork, you're doing so much more than just building a career. You're building something of real value. Value for your profession, for your family, and for society as a whole. So, we end right where we started. You have the blueprint in your hands, you've got the tools, and you've got the materials. The only question left is, what kind of professional are you going to build?